Thank you very much. I just wanted to thank Scott and Dana and Matt from CNC, and also Joanne here at the Senior Center, and Mr. Webster, of course, and all the folks who are coming out, and including my fellow who trails me around videotaping me. I'm Josh Cutler, and it's great to be here. I'm running for state representative for the 6th Plymouth District. I live here in Duxbury. I grew up in Duxbury. I moved back to Duxbury when I got married. I have my wife Leslie, the therapist, in Pembroke. We have one son, Charlie, and we're very excited to be welcoming a baby girl into the world sometime next month, hopefully after the election, not before. I'm running because I want to make sure that my kids and also your kids enjoy the same quality of life that I did growing up here on the South Shore. Good schools and good jobs, a vibrant small business community, and natural resources. All those things are in jeopardy if we do not take action. I've proven my commitment to the South Shore by running a small business. I've created jobs and put people to work right here in Duxbury, right here in the South Shore. I know what it's like to meet a payroll, pay for health care costs, deal with state regulations, and make tough spending decisions. I've also demonstrated my commitment as a selectman and currently as a planning board member. Now I want to bring that experience and that energy up to the State House, because I think we need to create jobs, protect our schools, and change the way we do business up on Beacon Hill. That's why I'm running for state representative. I think we need more problem solving and less partisanship at the State House. I said before, I don't care if it's a Democratic idea or a Republican idea, so long as it's a good idea for our district. That's the same kind of independent spirit that I'll bring to Beacon Hill on your behalf. I know how hard our town selectmen and school officials and other town officials work. Some of you are here today. And we need a partner with the State House who's going to work equally hard, if not harder, advocating for our interests. And that's just what I'll do. A representative who'll fight for local aid.
Can you wrap it up now?
Absolutely. A representative who'll fight for local aid, to keep our class sizes down, to help our small businesses, and to protect our open spaces that make the South Shore special. So I will wrap it up here. Again, I'm Josh Cutler. I'm very excited to be here, and I look forward to your questions. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. I want to thank Scott, Matthew, and Dana, as well as Joanne and the Duxbury Senior Center for putting this together. I think it's a great way for the people in Duxbury to learn about the candidates. I'm going to do something a little bit unusual for my opening statement. I don't normally, but I'm going to read a commentary today. If we judge him by the hands he shakes, Daniel Webster would not deserve another term as Duxbury State Representative. Those kind of attributes may be important on the campaign trail, but they are losing barometers for job performance. Instead, ask, did we get what we voted for? Does he stand by his principles? Is he accountable? Does he treat our tax dollars with respect? If we judge our representative by those standards, there is no doubt that Daniel Webster measures up. We are pleased to endorse his candidacy for a third term. As a Republican, Webster is a member of a small minority that lacks even a sufficient force to sustain a gubernatorial veto. Massachusetts could benefit from real two-party government, but backing a Republican candidate simply because he is a Republican is neither wise nor useful. Daniel Webster is no token. Webster has represented the district since January of 2003, and since that time has established himself as a thoughtful, principled conservative who does not go along to get along, as some of his cohorts are known to do. Webster has been a consistent friend of the taxpayers. He supports an immediate rollback of the temporary income tax that voters approved 6 years ago. He has consistently voted against new spending programs, even when they are popular causes. If that puts him on the losing end of some 159 to 1 votes, so be it. If more state legislators said no more often, Massachusetts might not be such an expensive place in which to live and in which to do business. During the campaign, Melanie's Law was a frequent topic of debate. Because he is a private attorney who has defended drunk drivers, one might expect Webster to go along with the soft-serve legislation that Democratic majority initially passed. To the contrary, Webster used his position on the Ways and Means Committee as a bully pulpit to help draw attention to the legislative travesty. Due in part to his efforts,
to wrap it up now.
a much stronger and tougher Melanie's bill was passed. In this rate, race, the choice is clear. The choice is Webster. This was published by the Duxbury Clipper when Josh was the editor and publisher back in 2006. It rang loud then, and it rings loud even now, louder now, as I have fought since 2006 against the excessive spending and against the irresponsible and fiscal mismanagement on Beacon Hill.